So we're going to start by bringing our right ear to our right shoulder and just taking a nice inhale here and exhaling, relaxing your head down to the side. We'll come down to center and then inhaling over to the left side and again relaxing your head down to the center. We'll come back down and just moving from side to side, moving with your own breath. Just allowing your neck muscles to begin to relax. Taking your time. And then we're going to come back to center. And we're going to look over our right shoulder, just keeping our shoulders nice down and relaxed down our back. Just looking over the right shoulder, taking an inhale here and exhaling. We'll look over the left shoulder, taking an inhale and exhale. Coming back to center, and we're going to inhale, reach our arms up, looking to the hands as they come up. And we'll exhale our hands behind our back. We'll see if we can hold onto the hands behind our back. If we can, then we're going to draw the hands away. If not, we'll just place our hands on the back and lift the chest up. So either option, we're inhaling, lifting the chest up, and exhaling here. Taking one more inhale, shoulders back, chin up, and exhale here. We're going to come back up again, inhaling, reaching the arms up. And on our exhale, we're turning towards the right. We're going to take the right hand behind us onto the floor, and the left hand is just pressing to the outside of the leg. Inhaling, we'll lift our chest up, and exhaling, just seeing if we can slowly turn back behind, looking behind us. So if this is restricted, then just taking both of the hands to the side and just looking to the side. Just coming as much as you can into this little bit of a twister. It can be different for all of us. We shouldn't feel any pain here. And then we'll inhale, come back up. And we'll exhale to the other side. So maybe that hand comes all the way back onto the floor behind you. Maybe it just reaches down beside you. We want to lift up, look back as much as we can. Taking an inhale here and exhaling out. We're going to inhale, both arms back up. And on our exhale, we'll take the right hand down onto the floor. And we'll reach the left arm over. So I'm just bending the elbow of the right arm to help me bend down to the side. And that other arm is just reaching over. So there's a nice big stretch along the left side of the body. And just breathing here. Feeling that stretch. Just going as much as you can, not forcing into it. And then we'll inhale, two arms up. And we'll exhale to the other side. And if you like, you can always pause the video at any of these, in any of these poses if you want to just stay a little bit longer. But we're going to keep moving. We'll inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale them down. We're going to move on to all fours. If your knees are uncomfortable here on all fours, then you can just get a little blanket or a towel or something to go under the knees, or maybe roll your mat up a little bit so there's a bit of a cushion. We want the wrists under the shoulders, the knees are hip distance. And we're going to inhale, arch our spine down, lift the chest up, lift the chin. Exhale, chin to chest. We're pressing the hands into the floor to round our spine. Again, inhaling, coming up. Beginning to move the spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Moving with your breath, inhaling up. And exhaling, rounding. Inhaling up and exhaling, rounding. And we're going to come back to center. And we're going to take our right hand, reach it up. We want to reach it up as much as we can. So we're turning the body up towards the right, reaching the arm up, looking to the hand as much as we can that we're not feeling pain in the back of the neck. And then we're threading that arm through, reaching our head down onto the floor. And we're just sliding that hand along the floor to help us twist here in our spine. Our left hand, which is on the floor, is just pressing down, and that's helping us to lift up and just twist that little bit more. So again, not twisting into any pain, just moving slowly, breathing into it, going as far as your body is allowing you right now. We're going to inhale, reach the arm back up, and exhale the hand down. Switching sides, the left arm, inhale, reaching up, exhale, threading it through. You're reaching, the shoulder might not come all the way to the floor, but you do want your head resting down. So again, the other hand, the right hand, pressing down, just gently twisting back up, looking up. And we're going to come back up, inhale, reaching that arm up, and exhaling it down. We're going to come into a child's pose. So we want to take our big toes together. The knees are as wide as the mat if you're on the mat, otherwise just wider than your hips. And we're trying to sit down on our heels here. So often what happens in child's pose is our hips can be up really high because we don't have the flexibility to get the hips down onto the heels. In that case, I would get a blanket or roll something up, put it underneath the bum so your bum is higher and it's rested on something. So then when you come forward and you're reaching your head down onto the floor, your bum isn't just lifted in the air, but it's rested down. Otherwise, we're resting our hips down onto our heels. We're just gently pressing the hands into the floor. And we're feeling a nice stretch through the lower back. So just breathing here, staying with your breath, staying here for a few moments. If you like, maybe rocking a little bit from side to side if that feels good. If there's any pinching or pain, always stopping, always coming out of the pose. I'm going to take my right hand over to the right hand side and the left hand on top. So this is just coming into a bit of a lateral stretch. So feeling a stretch through the left side body. Maybe the head comes between the hands. Maybe the head can come all the way down to the floor. Maybe it's hovering a little bit here. We'll take a big inhale and exhale here. We'll come to the other side, the left hand over to the left side, the right hand on top and lowering down. We'll take a big inhale and exhale, relaxing down. Coming back to center, and we're going to come onto all fours, taking the knees again under the hips, and we're going to come to stand up. So just walking back, rolling over the feet, finding any way that's accessible to you to come and stand up. And from here, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And on your exhale, we're just going to slowly roll down, taking your time. You're going to start to feel a stretch through the backs of the legs, so not forcing into it. You might feel a stretch through the back as well. So just taking your time, letting your head drop down, holding onto opposite elbows, and we'll just sway from side to side. Continuing to breathe. Trying to enjoy the practice. We're going to drop the hands down, and slowly we're going to roll back up. Taking your time, moving vertebrae by vertebrae, And then again, we'll inhale, reach the arms up, maybe looking to the hands if the neck allows. And we'll exhale our hands down, and we're moving back down. So taking your time, slowly rolling down. If you need to, micro bending the knees, if there's any pain in the backs of the knees. Letting the head drop down. Again, we'll hold on to opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Back to center, dropping the hands down. Again, slowly rolling up. The last thing that comes up is your head. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, your hands down by your sides. So we're going to come down and we're stepping our right leg back. And we're bending the front leg. So taking both hands to the inside of the leg. And we're just going to rock a little bit back and forth. So feeling a stretch into the groin, into the front of the right leg. Easing into it. And then we're going to stay steady here. So really focusing on your breath. If there's any pain, any tightness backing out of it. If you need something under that back knee, putting a blanket there. Over time, maybe coming down to the forearms. But maybe that's not accessible right now. There's no need to force it. This is just an option, a direction to go towards if we like. From here, we're going to straighten that front leg, walking the hands back. We're flexing that front foot. We'll take a big inhale here. And exhale, just slowly folding over the front leg, letting your head drop down. We're going to come back again forward, hands flat on the floor. And I'm going to tuck my back toes, lift the knee off the floor. And then I'm turning my torso towards that front leg. And I'm reaching that arm up to the ceiling. If this is too much, you can always drop the knee down to the floor. Otherwise, lifting that back leg, pressing the heel back. The head is either looking down, or if the neck allows, looking to the hand. We'll drop our hand back down, drop the knee down, and we're going to switch legs. So taking the right foot forward this time. And if it's too hard to step forward like that, then just lifting the leg up, maybe helping it with the hand. And again, we're just going to rock a little bit from forward and back. Not going too deep here, just bringing a little bit of movement. And then from here, we're leaning back, straightening the front leg, flexing the foot. We'll take an inhale and exhale, folding down. And we're going to slowly come forward, taking the hand down onto the floor, tucking the back toes, lifting the knee, or maybe keeping it there. We're turning towards the front leg, and we're reaching that arm up, maybe looking to the hand. We'll take the hand back down onto the floor, drop the knee down slowly, and we'll take the other leg back. We're going to come and sit down, taking our legs out in front of us. We want to bring our feet together, so they might be out like this. We're slowly working on bringing them closer to the body, but we want to be upright. So there's a couple of things that can help us here. Maybe we sit on a block or a book or a cushion to help lift the hips up. Maybe we take the legs wider. We don't want to be leaning back too much. We want to be more comfortable sitting up. We'll take an inhale here. And on your exhale, just slowly coming down. Letting your head drop down, letting your spine round. Just taking a nice few deep breaths. And then we'll slowly come back out of it.